shows up.
All right, we're live, but let's see if so how do I see it on my channel? And so if you're watching this,
You got to pull it up on a you get pull it up on another tab. Oh, I actually got a notification.
you did?
Yeah.
All right, so because
Yeah, see? Oh, see? That's us. That's talk. I actually got a notification. Yeah. Yeah.
so where did you get the notification? Oh, notification.
On my phone.
The Vintage Flipper is live, talking reselling with Cernoch connection. So if I click on it,
On my phone.
there's the echo.
Yeah.
Is live, talking reselling with Cernoch. One watching now, that would be me.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Sometimes on StreamYard it'll say like yeah, there's a little delay in some comments or whatever.
So if I take off the overlay, cool.
Yeah. And then it just has that little, well, up there. See that up there?
I can't take that off.
No, that's
because we're doing the free one.
That's fine though. I mean, everyone that I've seen that uses StreamYard has that little thing. So
yeah, and you said that there's no limit to how long we can stream. So
yeah, they haven't placed limits yet. That's what it said. So
if I click on so live viewers, the Vintage Flipper, but I'm not watching it anymore. Is that because
it's a little delay? I did a little test at like 2 o'clock in the morning, doing like a live stream of me, like just listing eBay, and yeah, when I went on, it showed it like, hey, you have a viewer, and then when it went off, it stayed on there for a while. So.
Oh, interesting. So technically we're live, and if we don't get any, all right, now it's 0. So if we don't get any live viewers, they can watch this and we could share this.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
We might as well make it some valuable thing now that it's going live. So tell me about your auction you just went to.
The auction.
Was it your first one?
No, this is like my 3rd or 4th one, but this is the first time I went to this auction. It was in Martinsburg, West Virginia, in it's called the Patriot Auction House or whatever. And yeah, it was really cool.
You have to pay? Do you have to pay to get in?
No. You just have to sign up with your driver's license. They give you a card. There was like a 10% buyer's fee. So whatever you paid, you had to pay 10% extra on that.
On each item?
Huh?
Oh, on each item.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, they
That's how they make their money.
Yeah, they add it all together, and then they add that 10%. So if you spend $200, you're paying them $20.
That's no big deal.
Yeah. Plus,
you think that's a big deal?
No, because I've seen other auction places do like 15-20%, and so it's like, ugh. But 10% is probably usually standard. But they had it on auctionzip.com. They had all like the main stuff. They had like pictures of, so you could see. But
that's where you saw it first.
No, my buddy. I was at my Mission thrift shop on Saturday, and this dude that comes in and goes, "Hey, Chris, you know they're doing that auction down at Patriot." I'm like, "Oh, I've never been there." So he said, "Well, hey, why don't you ride with me? We'll go. I want to go down there. We'll ride down there." And they do a preview. So they have them on Sundays, but they do a Saturday preview.
Cool.
So you can walk in there. And so I walked in there and I looked at, he was just kind of like showing me around. He's like, all right, let's leave. So he dropped me back off at the Mission, and I got done there. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go back there. So I went back and I asked them if I could take pictures of pictures. And they're like,
you?
Yeah, they let me. And then, we have someone. We have Thrifty Estimee.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
We're experimenting.
Yeah, we're just testing this out, telling stories.
All right, so is it like you have a paddle? How does it work? So
yeah,
explain to me, like, because I've never.
You have like a little card with a number on it. So I don't know what I did with my card. It's somewhere, but you
just go like this,
hold it up, and boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
And does it go fast? Like from one to like now we're gonna do the iPhone. And it's like bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, they try to do it fast because they had a lot of stuff. They had
fast.
Yeah.
So could it be overwhelming if
yes.
you've been there?
Yes. And so the first part was with all the boxes. So they had probably like 200 boxes just lined up in rows. And what they would do is they would say the first 20 boxes, they would say, all right, we're gonna start the bidding at $5. Whoever has the highest bid gets to choose any box they want and multiples of the box. So we did that, but that was crazy because I had to make sure my items were in that area, and there was everyone like crowding around it. So I had to like weasel my way and be like, okay, that box are the ones I'm looking at. So I had an idea of what I wanted to spend.
Right. Yeah. You said, I remember I talked to you. I say, what do you bring? And you go, I brought a limit.
Yeah.
X amount of dollars. So,
but on that Saturday night, I went through everything.
You said you did your homework.
Yeah, I did my homework, and I was like, okay, on this box right here,
don't go over this.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay $20, no more. And I had it all written down on my iPhone. And so I'm like looking. So when that bid got, $15, hey, boom, I'm bidding. And then when it got over that point, I'm like, nah, stop.
I'm out.
But then I had to watch to see if they were taking the boxes that I wanted. And that was the hard part. You had to keep looking like, okay, what did this guy get? What did this guy get? And yeah, it was nerve-wracking. But you had to be on your toes. But the crazy thing was, if you won something, you had to get it out of there and like kind of like stash it away, but then get back and like see, what else was.
But you don't control. So so they have stuff all over the place, and then when it's time to auction it off, you have to wait for that item to be auctioned.
Yeah.
So what do you mean moving it and hiding it? What does that mean?
Oh no. You had to take your box. So if you won your box, you had to literally take it out of the row because they have rows of boxes.
Oh, if you want them to auction it?
No. If you won the auction.
Oh, won it.
Won. WON.
Oh, so if you won it, you got to pull it out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what? They'll take it?
Yeah, people start going through it and shit. And
are you serious?
Yeah, it was crazy.
As soon as you win it, it's like, give me it.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And so me and that other dude were there. So we made a pile, and I threw my jacket over there because they had the heat blasting. And I was like, oh, it's hot in here. So took my jacket off and I laid my jacket over our piles.
I wonder if you could do a strategy like Dom does for he's mentioned it for when he goes to an estate sale where he'll bring his own boxes and pile and just.
Well, they had boxes that you could.
So they have their own boxes, yeah.
Yeah, they had that. But then they had extra boxes too that you could grab. So I had to just kind of be on it. I had to be really on my toes. It was the boxes was the hard part. But that was
I guess, and each one's different, I guess, obviously.
Yeah. Because the other ones I would go to, they would just do box by box by box. And that dude was super fast. We're like $5, $2, $1, $1, sold. So
I would have to get used to it, but I mean, I could get this could be very bad for me because I get very competitive.
Yeah.
Very competitive. Like when I'm thrifting and I see somebody, I'm like, but I'm not a jerk and push people, but I'm like, I know what I want. And I get this anxiety, I got to get to it faster.
Well, so it was going, it was going fast. And so they would be like, all right, him. But if you had to jump in, you'd be like, no,
Otherwise, he's not looking at you.
Yeah, he's not looking at you. So yeah. So I was screaming and getting it. But I mean, I got.
What did you drop, if you don't mind me asking?
300.
How much?
300.
Get the whole thing.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. On the boxes, I spent $50. On the other stuff, I spent 250. The Beetlejuice and the and
then I saw your car. I was like, holy shit. You did a quick Instagram of I was like, your whole car is stocked.
Yeah, that was mostly from the boxes.
Oh, unreal.
And I paid up that. Now, see, the thing is, then after the boxes, everyone moved to the other room where they had the big auctioneer,
And they bring the item up and they go, okay, all right, I gotcha.
And so you just had to wait and wait and wait.
For your thing.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, too, they had all the beer signs. So they did the Dutch auction on the beer signs, too. So they're like, all right, start the bidding. Highest bidder gets to choose what sign they want.
Really?
Yeah. So that.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I did not like that.
So it's like you stop at 40, and it's like, now which one do you want?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, I know there's a $300 one sitting there.
Yeah. But see, the thing is, a lot of people do their homework, so it trickled down. Boom, boom. Someone paid $100.
Give me an example. What was the most expensive one?
They paid. It wasn't a beer sign. It was like some kind of like chicken feed sign.
And so they kept going up. They were auctioning for the right to buy one.
Yes, yes.
So where did the price end the first time?
So the first time it ended at $160.
So they're basically saying the best sign up there is 160.
Exactly.
And it was the chicken feed.
Yeah. So now once it dwindled down a little bit, I did get a steal. They basically said, now maybe it was people felt sorry for me because I was bidding on these signs, and
you weren't winning anything.
I wasn't winning anything. But it got down to like this one side. They were like, all right, we're done with these. We have 3 signs left. We're going to auction all of them off. So whoever wins takes it all. And I basically got 3 signs for $20. It was a Marlboro sign, a Coke clock, and a Coors in Spanish sign.
Yeah.
So $20, but I have all that listed for maybe like 200, over 200. So that was pretty good. But there was like a 2-hour lull where I was bidding on stuff and I didn't get anything. It was like, ugh.
So you wasted the whole day.
Yeah.
Because you made your money, right?
Yeah. I was there for probably like 9 to 10 hours.
What?
No, wait, hold on. I got there like at 9 and I didn't leave there till 6.
Holy shit.
Yeah. After I like got everything like loaded up, got all the free stuff. That was the good part, the free stuff.
Yeah, right.
I got a flipper. Now I paid up for now see, the thing is, you said like, hey, if you want something, you're gonna be competitive. I got competitive on a few things. They did these lunch boxes, and one was a flipper lunch box worth like $120. And I was like,
what'd you pay?
$40.
That's not bad.
$40.
I mean, I'm paid up on stuff.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I pay up on it like because I like it, I want it, and then I'm going to resell it if I get bored of it. And I'm going to get my money back. That's how I view things.
Exactly. And that was like how I did it. And it really worked for me. I said, this is like bidding on real estate. Okay.
Yeah, it's an investment.
I'm not living in the house. I'm gonna sell the house. So it's commodity.
So here's like crazy things. Like I go to a flea market, and this one, it's like a replica, but it's cool. I like World War II, right? She's like $5, and then this smaller one, the guy's like $30. I'm like, come on.
Why?
Well, because it was in an antique shop. So I talked him down on this one, but then I'm like, all right, I broke even. Like if you look at, one's a Spitfire and one's an American.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with this stuff? I don't know. I'm gonna put it on my table.
Now are those vintage? Are they good?
No, they're not. No, they're like. I don't think they're vintage. I think they're like replicas. Now, let me show you a vintage.
Yeah.
Let me show you another one I got. And I paid up for this one. And you could tell right away.
Oh yeah.
1940.
Yeah.
I got to get used to it's the opposite of what.
I know, right? I'm pointing this way and like, wait, this way.
Wait a minute, this way. It's like the opposite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty wild, right?
They had a lot of stuff like that at the auction, but oh my goodness. They had like little slot cars from like the 30s.
So what would this go for like at an auction, you think?
That would have at that auction that would have sold for like $75-$80.
Yeah. And I paid 50 for it.
Yeah. They were people knew their stuff, and And the thing was, man, people, I was kind of betting on people like running out of money.
Doesn't happen.
I was like, dude, this guy just bought like $400 worth of stuff and he's still bidding up me. Like, I'm like, ah.
So I'm going, you know how I go through my phases? I'm in a wood carving phase. I don't know why.
Oh, that's awesome though. Come on, how do you not pick that up?
Look at that wood.
Yeah.
Carved, hand carved, like one of a kind. Look, he's even like correct.
Yeah. How do you not pick that up? You know what I'm saying?
And then I told you about, like, I've been getting really crazy on my elephants and my elephant. So here's like my elephant door handle collection. I'm getting quite the collection.
Isn't it funny how like sometimes you're just like, and now I'm collecting this.
Yeah, and then my wife's like, elephant door handles? And I'm like, I don't know.
Can't pass them up.
Yeah, like, or all like I like lanterns, like old lanterns. Look at this one.
They were selling those at the auction too.
This stuff, man.
They were. I was thinking of you when they had that. I was telling my friend, I'm like, man, my friend Eric, he would probably be betting on these right now.
I would be. Be. Hold on, I'm trying to find this one. Oh, come on. Okay, this one I got at a thrift store. This is hilarious. And the ladies, look at the tag. Opposite. Opposite means opposite. Can you read it?
Right? It's blur. It's $5 right here. Was it minor or something? Minor.
It says replica. I'll read it. Replica of brass miner's lamp.
Okay.
It's brass.
Who's making a replica? Yeah.
It's worth $100.
Yeah, no,
for $5, and I was like, yee!
Right?
I'll take the replica one. I mean, it's so heavy.
Yeah.
So I love it when they like mess up. They don't know. I mean, what are they going to charge anyway? It's a private one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm just checking my emails.
That's why I've been sticking with just that one thrift store right now, where it's like, you know what? There's no need to travel. There's no need to go anywhere else. I've got enough stuff. Let me pop in here, every other day and see what they have.
Little stuff. Like I'm not forcing it like I used to. Replica equals false. Yeah. I guess, what are you asking, Thrifty? Like, Esme, are you asking like, so don't buy it if it's a replica? Because some replicas go.
Yeah, some replicas do go because you can't find the original thing.
I want the original, but like this definitely is. This is no replica. I mean, look at the wick.
No, that's not. Yeah.
I mean, and then look at the that. Oh, I'm not liking this. It's like the opposite.
We're practicing. You know what I'm saying?
See that? That's real.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
that's not a replica.
No, it's not bronze. It's brass. That's brass. I mean, I don't know how you get replica brass.
Yeah, right. Like, hey, I'm gonna go my forge and
replica brass. I mean, I guess you could like melt down your brass and like make a replica of it.
But I don't know who's doing that.
Yeah. No.
They're
I think you're making a ton of money doing it. And then I just buy this random crap. It's not crap though, but this is a starter for a Model A.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah, you just go like you would literally just click the switch, the light would turn on, and then the motor would kick.
Wow.
It would be plugged in right here.
Where did you get that from?
Antique store.
Yeah.
And then this one I found at a garage sale, a Ford.
See, I wouldn't know what that is.
Well, so basically they had 4 of these, and they would be plugged in, and this is how you would start your car. This is a battery.
What you mean, like the old like crank style?
Yeah, look, that's a Ford.
Oh wow. Now, what does something like that go for?
This is like $40-$50.
Okay.
I mean, if you have all of them, and then you have the actual container that they fit into, a lot more.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
But and I will have this on my desk. Like I'll work and like, you know, this is my office I'm in. And so I like to look at these things while I work.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's why I got my stuff like hanging out back there.
You know, I got my knife, you know, it's World War II. Like I just you know, I like it.
Yeah. That's why I kind of like made my background like this, you know, just kind of cool stuff. I got my Halloween skull. I love my Halloween skull. I picked that up off the side of the road.
What's the I'm pointing over there. What's that poster with the skull above it? That above it.
Right there?
Yeah, what's that?
That's the poster I did for this band called LCD Sound System.
You made your own. Like I can't believe you were that guy that I buy posters like.
Yeah, like
that's crazy.
They sold them at the shows.
I know.
Yes,
if you buy, and then what they do now is if you're a VIP, if you buy VIP tickets, it's part of your package. You get you get the poster, you get them like, you know, numbered. Did you see Dom had a Metallica one?
Yeah.
It's not that much though. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. I've seen that Captain Crunch, you know.
Yeah.
I got excited to the point where it was 1 of 5,000. It's not that rare. That means 5,000. I'm not trying to put it down. I'm just saying.
Here's the thing, though.
The ones I have are like 1 of 25.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. 1 of 5,000 from the 80s
is big.
From the 80s, it's not that big because how many got destroyed?
No. I mean, it's rare.
Yeah.
Versus like a show I just went to, and if it was 1 of 5,000, but what I have now is I have 1 of 25.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, from a show 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
And I have the author signature and not all of them are. It's weird. It's like some, because Metallica was putting one out for every show.
Yeah.
And so they have like 50 posters, but then like 3 of them were like super rare and they just sold. You know, It depends on the artist. It depends on what it looks like. I mean, it's.
Yeah, I used to be in that, like, because what they'll do is because then you have variants too. Like, hey, the same poster but printed on foil paper or printed on another, you know, on a different type of, you know, different inks, you know.
And then they'll up the price on it for you to buy it.
Oh yeah, like the Star Wars posters I have.
You know what's funny? So I'll watch and see like what gets. I'll subscribe to the you know, maybe it's like Nakatomi or it's Ames that's doing a poster, right? And so it'll say, hey, the Metallica's dropping tomorrow, but then I'll see like eBay posts go live before it's even dropped. Like the sellers are selling it.
Yeah.
And then they're like, might be a delay.
Yeah.
You didn't get it yet.
It has gotten really, like with some of the bigger artists, it's gotten crazy to where, you know, that, like, I remember back in the day, Mondo Tees, when they were selling their posters, I mean, the site would shut down, you know, like just like overload.
So there's certain products like that I look at. Like, for example, I'm a Mets fan, the 7 line, okay? They drop, like, you have these like really popular hats and they're like, we're dropping them again. And, you know, we're only selling 50.
Yeah.
So I buy 2, I'll hold on to them, and then it goes into a lull where you can't find them anywhere. Yeah. And so I literally paid like $30 each for them, but they'll sell for $70, $80 if I wait a month.
Yeah.
And other people do that.
Yeah. That's how I basically paid for my son's you know, delivery and his room and all that stuff. I sold a bunch of the now Mondo Tees did a bunch of posters, like the old they had artists redo old movies for the Alamo Drafthouse. Remember I showed you those Star Wars ones? Like years later, I bought those for like $35 originally, and I sold them years later for thousands of dollars.
Yeah. Like I actually buy stuff now. Like Van Halen has like they dropped certain shoes, and they're not worth anything right now. Like I'm gambling basically. I'm gonna hold on to like certain things.
Yeah.
And hopefully, like you did, like I hope they're rare.
Well, I had them because I just love.
Well, that's why I like it. That's what I'm saying. I bought it because I like it. Like if I can't sell it, I'll wear them.
That's what I did with this one art print. I had it for let's see, 2005. I had it for 10 years.
Yeah, you hate to get rid of it, but it's a no-brainer at this point.
But here's the thing, and I kind of thought of it. It's like artwork. I had it for 10 years. I got my enjoyment out of it.
Yep.
Now it's time to sell it so someone else can get enjoyment out of it now.
That's how I do everything I buy.
Yeah.
That's like antique. Like if I pay up, anything I pay up on, it's like somebody's going to pay up on this. You know, and if the market drops, so what? I mean, I enjoyed it. It was worth it for me. I got my enjoyment out of it, looking at it. You know, I buy the weirdest stuff.
you have weird.
I'm weird. Oh, I got a weird one for you. Wait till you see this thing. You're gonna be like, what? I told you I'm into weird carvings.
I know what that is.
It says Mr. Ellis, Troop 2. So some dude was in a Boy Scout, Cub Scout thing, and I was like, what do you do? Whack kids over the head with it? It was like, it's almost like a walking stick, kind of like a, I don't know, but it says like it has his carving in it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome.
Bat Patrol, Troop 2, and then it has Mr. Ellis.
That is very interesting.
And it's
like a club or like a
and it's so nice. It's like, you know, I polish it and it's like,
you know, now is the end heavy?
It's heavy out on the top, yeah.
Now the thing is, I'm not saying this is it, but some, you know, like, hey, you know, maybe it's Boy Scouts walking through the woods, you know, that could defend off maybe, you know,
bears.
I mean, not a bear, you know, maybe animals or something, you know what I'm saying, like that, or like, you know, like a swift hit with that, you know, maybe
it's a club. It's seriously a club, you know. It's like
because I remember when I used to live in this one house, the old guys used to walk their dogs down with clubs, like a club.
Yeah. What year do you think this is from?
I don't know. Hard to tell.
40s, 50s, 60s, you know?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, it's petrified. It's like a rock, Thrifty.
Yeah, it might be 50, you know, 40s, 50s. Now, did you look it up? Did you try to find?
No, I didn't even look it up. I just bought it.
Yeah.
I thought it was so cool. I was like, what is this?
Did you buy it locally?
I did. Antiques. Yeah, local antique store.
Because you should look up to see if there's any Boy Scout troop number 2s or, you know, something like that you could find.
Look at Mr. Ellis. Oh God, I can't.
Because he might have been the scoutmaster or something like that.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. That's really cool. See, that's cool stuff to, you know, find.
Well, I like the weirdo stuff, man, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I went now, some of the auction boxes that I went through, I found stuff. This was from an estate.
Wooden carving. This is wood.
What?
Yeah. Just wooden knife. I have a wooden axe. Like
You love that stuff. But
I do. I don't know. I gravitate towards it. It's just cool to have.
Yeah,
you can't sell it.
that auction I went to, some of it was from an estate, Mac Duncan or something like that. Mac Duncan. Basically, he was from Martinsburg. He was a pilot, and he died. That's what, you know. But I bought a bunch of his stuff, like not knowing.
Is he famous?
No, I don't think so.
All right, remember the example of where I bought that bowling shirt? Mm-hmm. And it had a name. I didn't know it was a name. I look it up and I find out that this guy's like a veteran and he bowled, you know, in his obituary, it said he bowled like 5 perfect games.
Yeah.
Like he was a famous local bowler. Well, I had his shirt. I'm like, well, that brings the value up, I guess.
Yeah.
Like
I'm still doing a little research because I have, check these out, got his old aviators.
Awesome. Wow. You're a badass, Goose. Talk to me, Goose.
Yeah.
You like freaking what's his face?
Yeah. And here, let me show you this. Let me grab this.
Like Edwards. What's his name? What's his name? Who played Goose?
Yeah, I forget Edwards. But I have his varsity. Oh, wrong way. I have his varsity jacket.
Shut up.
from high school.
Let me see the back.
There's nothing on the back. There's nothing on the back.
Plain.
But I mean, take a look at. Let's see. Look at that old tag.
College bound bowl. College bowl.
Oh, Baltimore, Maryland.
Woo!
So
I love me those old tags.
yeah, that's definitely like. I think it's 50s. I definitely think it's 50s. Because that's.
Why does every man love that dumb movie? Because every woman loves Dirty Dancing.
Right?
There you go. That's why. Deny it. Go ahead. Deny it that you haven't watched it 80 million times.
They're coming out with the Top Gun 2 or whatever. Have you seen that?
Yeah, and it's actually Tom Cruise is going to be in it.
Yeah, it's going to have everyone in it. So
old man, I'm the guy.
You know you're going to watch it.
Yeah.
Hey, talk about like movies and stuff. Have you seen? Did you get Disney Plus yet?
What is it?
Disney Plus. Like
what is it?
Disney Plus streaming service.
Oh no! I'm waiting for everybody to work out the kinks because I heard there's some kinks.
Well, the Mandalorian is really good.
Everyone's talking about Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I go to like local, and they're like, I got my Disney Plus, $7 a month. I'm so excited. I'm watching shows I watched as a kid.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna drop Hulu and get Disney Plus.
You know what they're putting like trigger warnings? I saw there's a big thing about it on articles. Like this, like it was the times, right? So there might be like things like I'm thinking of like Pinocchio. They have like a warning.
Really?
Yeah, or like Jungle Book, like the monkey or Lady and the Tramp. There's a warning on there, and they're basically saying we didn't mean to offend, the Siamese cats.
Yeah.
Designed like Asian.
Well, the one movie they haven't released for Disney Plus, and Disney is kind of like, let's like we don't talk about this one. You ever seen Song of the South? Yeah, research that Song of the South. Very.
Oh, Song of the South, where the little bluebird sings on his. I've seen that. Yeah. Very bad.
Yeah, so that's like the couple of things that aren't on.
No, that's not even in the archive. They're like,
well,
I mean, but that, and I'm not saying that's good. I'm just saying that was the times. Like that was what Yeah, that was bad. I remember that one. He was like whistling down the dirt road, and a blue bird goes on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Well, look what they're doing with like Dukes of Hazzard. You can't find it anywhere anymore. You can only watch it if it's on DVDs.
Well, yeah, and it's hard to sell Dukes of Hazzard stuff now too because of the Confederate flag stuff.
Are you serious? You can't.
Yeah. I mean, I bought. I mean, I sold some.
I still bought. Look, I loved the General Lee as a kid. That was my thing. Like, to get an original General Lee, like the one I had, I
think they give a pass for Dukes of Hazzard stuff, but if you have like a hat with like a big flag, they're like, no.
There's an old sign, like a Dixie gas with the Confederate flag in it. Can't buy it.
Yeah.
I stay away from that stuff as a reseller because I don't want to eat it.
I just listed something that had a Nazi symbol on it.
You can't do that.
Well, it was on the back of something. So
did it go? Did it go? Because I know you can't sell you can sell certain World War II things, but not Nazi stuff.
Well, okay. Well, so this is what it is. Here, let me see if I can share screen. Can I try something?
Go for it. Yeah. A screen. Will I see it?
Maybe. Let's see. Let me try this. Do you see that?
Yep, I have to share it now.
All right, share that. Okay. Respond to offer. I got those are some of the magazines I was listing. Let me see.
That was me. I was just doing that to make you feel good. That was me.
You sent me an offer on that?
No, I did not.
Oh.
I didn't.
Okay, so this magazine right here.
Yeah.
Now I have it at $299 because someone else has it listed for $2,000.
So you start high.
Yeah, but mine's not.
I always do that. I start high if I don't know.
Right there.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
But you don't advertise that.
No. But I mean, it's kind of like the Eagle.
You're saving bonds and stamps. That's cool.
Yeah. So it's like bloody. So it's kind of like.
It's not Nazi propaganda, though. It's saying the United States fighting Nazism.
Yeah.
So that's patriotic.
Yeah. So you can kill that.
So then, how do I kill it? Remove. Oh, yeah. I'm digging this whole thing. So it's 2:58. I got to go get my kids.
Oh man.
Since this is an unscheduled thing. So anybody who's watching this, we're gonna do this again, obviously.
Yeah, we were just testing this, and it worked out pretty good.
I like it. So he and I, Cernoch. No, it's not Cernoch. It's Cernoch.
Yeah, like you churn butter and you knock on a door.
Cernoch. Dude, I'm never gonna get it.
No one ever does. That's why I don't. That's why I don't care about it.
Can I call you CC DeVille?
Yeah.
I'll call you CC.
Yeah.
Or that's not good either.
I've had so many nicknames because of my like Cernoch. People would call me Chernobyl because it's like a weird name. Like
and then I think of that movie. Das Vidana.
Yeah.
What is that?
Time Machine.
I love that movie so much.
Yeah.
I love that movie so much. I mean, anytime you go back to the 80s and put it in a movie.
Yeah, right.
Stranger Things.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, that was me.
I have a vehicle that was featured in Stranger Things.
The actual vehicle? Oh, you've had it. It wasn't the actual one.
Okay, so like at the beginning of Stranger Things season 3, where what's the?
I didn't go there yet. I didn't go to season 3 yet.
Oh man! Well, there's these toys, and I have one of the old toys.
Okay.
The old Radio Shack.
And I'm guessing it's not Dungeons and Dragons.
No.
My son's obsessed with Stranger Things.
Yeah, my son is too.
Did I tell you that I showed you that shirt that I found, right?
Yeah.
Upside down, but it was based on books.
Yeah.
Upside down were books made in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
This shirt was a vintage shirt, I thought. He wears it constantly. He's in Disney World, and I just saw a picture of him on his stream with it on.
That's awesome. Yeah. I've set my kid up with some awesome shirts.
Oh, you definitely did.
Yeah.
Yeah, my kid has vintage shirts too, and people are like, "Where'd you get those?"
Yeah,
Dad. All right, I'm out of here.
Me too. I got to get back to listing. So,
Later, bye.
All right, later, man.